to erupt outside.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grim Reaper Gamers Reapercast. We are an over 25 clan with members across the country and the world. It started as a first-person shooter clan, but now spans various genres. Bring your thick skin, your drink of choice, and grab your controllers. GRG members are on nightly with official clan nights on Wednesdays. Hello, everybody. I am the officially not-so-freaking early Johnny Hustler. A little bit of technical difficulties, a little bit being late. I am not the freaking Axl Rose of this clan. Thank you, Lala. I'm your host, though. And as always, in the second chair, we got Disney Nut 68. Keith, how the hell are you?
Johnny, how's everybody doing tonight, Reapers?
I think we're all doing pretty well. I don't know for the 4 or so guests watching. And in that coveted third chair.
Wait. Before you introduce them.
Okay.
Take 2.
No, take 2. More than just 2 takes on this one. We think he's live. We think he has sound. We know there's video there.
Yep.
Texas Reaper crew is finally on the show. Hey! Tex, how you doing?
Finally here. Feeling good. How are y'all doing?
We are good. We're happy to have you here.
I just rolled in town earlier today, so I'm happy to be home.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are.
And as always, the voice of God himself, the super producer, Digital Cypher's Dig. How are you?
I am doing fantastic.
We don't know what to expect from Digital. He's been, he's kind of been a little, I don't know, what would you say, Diz? Little on the ball here. I mean, little.
He's in rare form tonight.
He is.
I'll definitely say that. Okay, we're good.
All right. As always, the first major segment after the introductions is What's in Your Glass, Disney?
No hard root beer this week. I'm saving that for the next show, and I'll explain why towards the end of the show. My usual standby Diet Pepsi.
All right. Digital, what you got in the glass?
Hop Nosh IPA.
Speak English, goddammit.
Hop Nosh. It's made by hippies.
Made by, that explains the naming.
Out in California?
Utah, I think. Yep, Utah.
Okay.
So it's pot.
They use solar panels to make everything.
Shut up, seriously.
Yeah, the beer's made out of solar panels.
Very cool.
Tex, what is in your glass?
I'm drinking Paul Anner Oktoberfest, which I got to give a shout out to Lala. He recommended, and he came through.
I had my first Oktoberfest a couple nights ago with some Sam Adams.
I don't care for the Sam Adams myself.
It's not bad. It's one of the few Sam Adams I really like.
Yeah.
But speaking of Sam Adams, they distribute What's in My Glass for about the third show out of the last 4 or 5.
Yep.
It is, once again, Coney Island hard root beer.
That's what I'll be having next show.
Staple. I think it's going to be a staple on the show because on my end, because now our grocery store now carries that, Not Your Father's root beer, and another one called Row Hard, which is actually like 6.7 or 8% alcohol, so I could get really boozed up on one. And I like to get boozed up.
Don't worry, Cooter. Next show, I will be drinking. I don't want to say heavily, but heavily for me. So yes,
be like Kathy Lee and Hoda.
I will not disappoint. I thought, okay, if you needed to go there, sure, no problem.
Oh, they're always drunk on TV. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. What they drink,
why
wine.
not?
I wish I had their jobs. All right.
So
we still need a new segment idea from the community.
Yes.
We're still looking. We still need the ideas. Get on the forums at www.grimreapergamers.com.
Yes, I put a thread out there asking for your segment ideas. If you don't want to be on the show, you don't have to be, but it's an easy way to get bumped to the top of the list. No, as I said last time, no segment idea is stupid. No segment idea is too small. No segment idea is too big. So send in those segment requests, post it in that thread. If anybody doesn't know it's there, I believe I posted it in the news. No, general information section of the forum.
Info.
So it is right there. It says clearly you want to be on the you want to do member spotlight on the Reapercast. So, or if you have any questions, post. You could always PM Johnny, myself, or Lala.
Once again, www.grimreapergamers.com. God, I've only had one, honest. That's where you want to go. That's where we're at. Join us. Come up with your ideas. Let us know. It can't be any worse than anything we've thought of.
Stump the mouse, guess the peen. Good ideas in theory, but in actuality, just fell a little short. So
I'm not sure. Guess the peen was a good idea in theory either.
It was to an extent. So,
Horrible.
but it's time. I can't take credit for that, so I didn't think of it. So
funny you should say guess the peen came up short. But
Nice.
Well done.
Kind of like Tuttle's dry streak.
Had a long way to go.
So yeah, definitely send in those segment requests. We really could use another segment at this point in time in the show. So,
all right.
So back to you.
All right, let's talk about what's out, what's coming out, what's happening, what's going down. The new game release and gaming news for the clan. The big one, Destiny: The Taken King. I don't have it yet. I'm going to get it this weekend. I've been out of town. So
I can tell you Tex doesn't have it. I don't have it. I might be picking it up this weekend. Didge, I don't think you have it either, right?
Nope, not going to get it.
Yeah, I know a lot of guys. I could say this much. I was on last night playing Call of Duty, and I would say the vast majority of my friends list was all Destiny as I went down the list. So
Right.
Well, if you go to grimreapergamers.com, one more plug, there are plenty of opinions out there. Word of mouth sounds like it's getting pretty good. A little bit of controversy about how some of the stuff is no longer available for players that don't have the Taken King. There's a thread about that. Kind of, that's a little, I don't know. I don't like it, but I'll probably, I'm getting it this weekend. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I've heard some good things about gameplay and story has improved and such. So, now, here's one. I'm a little out of the loop on this one, Diz. You may know, Diz or Tex, you may know about this one. The new Xbox One Experience preview update issues.
yes, yeah, I was the one who, excuse me, added this to the agenda. So basically, those of us who are on the Xbox One preview program, there is a new update that is going to be rolling out. And from what I'm understanding, it's affecting some of the games, like in this case, the Taken King that we just talked about, Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, Elder Scrolls Online, Forza 6. They've all been affected by graphical connection and or stability issues. So basically, I've been hearing that there's a lot of hard resets that have to be done during that. So if you want to play those games and you're in the preview program, you might want to consider holding off. I don't even know if you can hold off on the update, because I usually, when it comes in, it prompts you and you either have to take it or you have to game offline. So just to be aware of those of you who are in the preview program and have those games, you could experience some issues.
Well, and you mentioned the hard reset, and let's face it, if you're in the preview program, you are already used to doing the hard reset about every damn time, because I lose my sound. Well, I don't lose my sound. It goes to PCM. I lose Dolby Digital. I lose the bit stream out until I hard reset. And there's been some times I've had network issues until I hard reset it as well. Tex, are you on the preview program?
No, a couple people I've sent invites, but I haven't heard anything as of yet. From the sounds of it, I may be in a better position by not doing it.
Well, again, they didn't say that it's just excluded to those games, and it also includes some apps as well. So it could be, apps like Sling TV, TWC TV, Voodoo, and for me, a big app that I use a lot, WWE Network. So they're saying that they might fail to open it at all. So, yes. And they're also saying that content purchased via Xbox.com or the Xbox button on the Xbox controller, missing notifications, party chat. So it seems like there's a variety of issues that are happening with this. So just to be aware, let all you people know out there that this could be affecting you going down. So
essentially, this is the beta for the new system or whatever.
Yeah, for the new update, for the new Xbox experience.
Okay.
Correct.
And the preview edition is basically a beta update. It's much like the PlayStation had recently with the beta for 3.0.
Right.
So,
my whole thing, it'll be interesting, not to segue really fast, it'll be interesting to see how they integrate Win 10 in the fall with Xbox, and hopefully this is not a sign of things to come, because that's a little scary. So I guess we'll have to wait and see, right?
They'll iron it out. And chances are, you know, I mean, they're usually pretty good with getting updates for that preview edition when necessary. Sometimes if you've held off for a couple days, you might actually skip the bad edition and get the fix.
True. Very good point. Yeah, because they'll push out those. They'll push out those. Absolutely. So
yeah. So speaking of betas, Rainbow Six open beta starts next week, a week from today, the 24th of September. Yes. I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be on all platforms.
Yes, sir.
PC, PS4, Xbox One.
Yep.
You name it, you'll get to play it.
Yep.
Been plenty of ways to get around and get that beta, get those beta codes. I think most of the clan already has it.
Yes.
Not surprising. I mean, we're all kind of all over it. It's going to be, I think it's going to have some traction with GRG. There's a lot of Rainbow Six fans. I'm a little concerned about the timing. I'm still not convinced it doesn't push a little bit.
Right.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I have this game on pre-order. I have the Steelbook edition. I think that includes the DLC. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Again, as we've said before, we hope that this game does get pushed back till spring because, excuse me, we're afraid that it's going to be buried in the myriad of games that come out this fall. So I guess time will tell.
Spring's going to be a little rough, too. I mean, well, at least PlayStation 4 side, I'm still not convinced that the Division doesn't get pushed again. But
yeah, they're not going to do two Tom Clancy games in the same quarter. So if anything, they would push the Division back, I would think, until summer.
I don't know. That one's fast approaching vaporware if we're not careful.
Right. And as Lala said also, which, you know what, we'll leave that alone because it'll be discussed later in the show. So we'll move on. So
okay. Star Wars Battlefront, speaking of beta, it's the beta edition of the Reapercast, apparently.
Second episode in a row, actually.
Right.
Well, that's because we're about to get to the walletizing of fall 2015. So all the betas are coming out.
All our wallets are about to start crying.
Yeah, it's getting ready for our bank accounts to go. God, please no. Star Wars Battlefront beta, it'll be open to everyone.
Yep.
No pickiness. Everybody, you're gonna see servers cry.
Yep.
Speaking of crying.
And same thing as Rainbow Six, Siege, Xbox, PlayStation, PC.
Yeah. No, but I mean, the thing about the Star Wars Battlefront beta is you don't have to sign up.
Nope.
You just get it and you're in. I mean, there's signups for the Rainbow Six, and let's face it, I mean, they're giving that out like
and they're talking about a massive amount of modes available in the beta, which is actually surprising because usually in a beta, I mean, Black Ops 3, they eventually added a couple of game modes here and there, but the vast majority only have a few game modes, a few maps. This seems like it's going to be pretty expansive from what I've been reading.
Yeah. It's going to be huge, and I'm telling you, they're putting it all out there. I'm excited, and either we're going to be going nuts waiting for this damn game to come out, or we're going to be depressed if this beta stinks. But I'm expecting big things. I'll tell you what, DICE is putting it all out there. Give them props. They are putting everything out there big time for this one.
Got the fingers crossed. And as to piggyback onto that, as super producer extraordinaire Digital Ciphers posted in the forums earlier this week, that there is going to be a Star Wars Battlefront Deluxe Edition with the coolest of things, and I really want this, the Han Solo fridge, and that is a Walmart exclusive. Yes. $130 for that, I don't really think is a bad thing. So my question to you guys is, what do you think? You going to get it?
I'm such a Star Wars nerd. It may happen. Oh my God. I don't get these. I think the last deluxe edition I got was Fallout 3 with the lunchbox.
Wow.
Because of a lot of trade-ins. I don't normally go for these, but Han Solo and Carbonite as a fridge, a 6-pack fridge.
Yep.
Sign me up. Tex?
No, I almost hate to say it, but I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I know.
Mute him, bitch. Mute him. Mute his ass.
Blasphemy.
I am going to get the game. I am excited for the game, but and this really has nothing to do with Star Wars. I try not to get suckered into the gimmicks like that. I mean, it's bad enough I want to charge you for all the DLC and all that too, but I think it is cool. And, if I were in Star Wars, it would be something to consider.
Super producer Didge, the man who posted the story. Are you going to be picking that bad boy up?
Probably.
That's it.
You know what sits behind me, so you know.
Yes, I've seen it.
I have a glass case for it. So, yeah.
I think you have two, actually. If
I actually have four. Correct. There's two.
Okay.
Somewhere
nice.
Else.
Yeah.
Super nerd. Yeah.
Super producer.
Yeah, exactly. Super nerd extraordinaire. So, yes, it looks pretty cool. So, for those of you that are interested in it, go to Walmart.com and it's listed there, and you'll see it. It looks super cool. If you haven't seen it in the forums, go there. As we've been saying, you'll see the recurring theme there. You'll see the thread that Digis posted there, and it looks really cool. So, I'm definitely going to try and pick it up.
All right. Community recaps. Here we go. Call of Duty Clan Nights are on Wednesdays, 8 to 11 Eastern with Beers and Disney, our own second chair, co-host extraordinaire. Also running on Tuesdays, 9 to 11 with Grex, and Friday nights with Disney tonight from 9 to whenever the soda runs out. World of Tanks, we have a group playing, and for more info, contact Hawk or Jackal. Cold Front Craig also is known to be playing that, so he'd be another one to get a hold of. They do run rooms, and they are devoted. They love it.
Oh, yes, they do.
Okay, it mentions here we're running GTA Thursdays, 9:30 to 11:30 Eastern, opposite the Reapercast. That's a little bit up in the air right now, although I may be running one here soon. I'm not sure if it's going to be Thursday. I might be running it here soon with the free mode that we forgot to mention, a bunch of different game types and stuff.
Correct. Yes.
So GTA has a bunch of new game types in free mode that are going to be interesting, and I think I might run something this weekend. I'm not sure yet. That remains to be seen. I've been on the road until this afternoon, so
I might be down for that.
I'll go to the forums, grimreapergamers.com. You'll find out. Digital has been running Saturdays at 9 Eastern with GTA Online. I think we're going to be mixing some other games in with that as well.
Yeah.
I know I want to get Halo in there.
Yeah, Halo or something different, because GTA... Well, with the new free mode stuff, it may work out those nights. But having to load and try to get up with everybody every time, it's pretty tough. But
yeah,
if we can all stay in free mode, I mean, that would be great, and do those things. So yeah,
that'd be cool. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
As mentioned, we are going to be looking at some Halo stuff leading up to October 27th. Stay tuned to the forums and the event page for that. Battlefield 4 Beatdown is Mondays with our third chair Tex.
That's me.
That's the Battlefield. We had some Battlefield running. What was it? Last Thursday, or was it Thursday or Friday? I ran that. I think it was last Thursday. I think it was Thursday. I replaced GTA with Battlefield 4. We had a pretty decent group going there.
It was awesome. It was a good night.
A lot of fun.
Nice.
A lot of fun. So we're reviving some Battlefield as we're getting ready for Battlefront's debut. And Sunday night's Crucible Night is back with the Taken King. Jackal is running that 9:15 Eastern time.
Why he said 9:15, we don't know, but that is what the man said. So that's what we're rolling with.
Sorry about that. I accidentally bought my kid. I was turning and wonk. And Lala asked, did Too Fat go ape shit that night? Yes, Too Fat did in the tank. I was with him. We were going nuts. That was great. He drove. I shot. We were having a blast. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, 70-4 or something like. Oh, we were just raking in the kills on. Even I was raking in the kills. I think I scored like 14,000 points.
Johnny went positive.
Damn.
I did big time. I scored. I was like fifth on our squad or on our team, and I outscored their team. We were having a blast.
Very nice.
Nice.
PlayStation 4 side, Bare-ass Battlefield 4 Friday nights with Clown. He's been running them, getting a handful of people in there. They're having some fun with the Battlefield 4 game as well in lead into Battlefront. Planet side, Audible's running Monday Madness along with Clan Night on Wednesdays. That's been dwindling a little bit. We'll see how that goes once Metal Gear Online hits. I know a lot of PlayStation 4 guys are looking forward to that. And then Rocket League, I think the tournament is about finished. Didge?
I think it fizzled more than finished.
Well, I think that's because Indica and and Soda were killing everybody.
Yeah, I mean, we can go ahead and pretty much declare them champions.
Indica
is going to start a new tournament. It may be 1v1 or I don't know. That's going to be up to him. So
I'd like to watch the Indica versus Soda. I'd like to see them two go facing off.
I played with both of them last night and a couple other guys, and they're both pretty good. So Soda won most of his games. So
yeah, they're good. They are really good. We got other good players too, but those two are they're way too devoted. Okay, we did mention the never-ending Rocket League tournament, kind of mix that all in there. So yes. I think we're good to go. This is the point where I become a disembodied voice, and your man, the co-host, interviews our third chair. The member spotlight, everybody.
Yes, Tex. We finally get to do this now.
There we go.
Are you ready, sir?
I am ready.
Okay.
I can't believe we're here.
I can't believe this is actually no technical difficulties. Knock on wood. I'm going to STF you and move along. So
yeah, you just ruined that.
Yeah, I know. Question number one.
Thanks.
Gamer tags almost always tell us something about their owners. Can you tell us something about yours?
Well, as most people know, I'm from Texas, so that's self-explanatory. The Reaper crew, I got that actually from Sons of Anarchy. When I created this tag, I was binge watching that. And there was some mentions of Reaper Crew, so
yep,
I put it together and thought it sounded good. Here I am.
No complaints there. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I love that show. I miss it.
Agreed.
I'll tell you what, that's a big reason I love the Grim Reaper Gamers thing was because of Sons of Anarchy.
Yes.
Yep.
Correct. We all thought, and Johnny, I'm sure you can chime in on this really fast. We all thought that your tag was you were stalking us, and that's why you were waiting, and then you decided to join the site.
Waiting in the wings.
I'm not sure he's not.
Oh no.
I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can't help that it worked out that way.
Gotcha. So moving on to the next question, which is kind of a good segue. What brought you to GRG in the first place?
It was actually a Reddit post for Battlefield Hardline. By the time I really got into the site and comfortable enough to show skin, if you will, the excitement kind of died off for that game. But, I jumped right in and feel like I fit in pretty well.
I'd agree with that statement. Yeah, that game did fizzle. As we said before, that game fizzled out really fast.
Yeah.
So. I'm assuming that the answer to this question is going to be pretty much the same as everybody else. How long have you been gaming?
My parents bought me the Nintendo, the NES system. I was probably 7 or 8.
Nice.
So 25 years, 26 years.
No Atari 2600?
No. I started with the Nintendo and been ever since. That Mario Duck Hunt combo.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, who didn't put the gun up to the screen to shoot the ducks? Come on.
Absolutely.
I was going to say.
Shoot the dog every time he laughed at you.
Oh, yeah. You couldn't do any damage to the dog, but you could shoot the ducks. That was fun. I remember. We all cheated doing that. Come on. Absolutely.
Of course.
Okay. So assuming that you're not a professional gamer, what's your day job?
Well, I moonlight as a pro chopper pilot. Also as a sniper, which is very satisfying. I am a pumper in the oil fields of West Texas. What I do is I have a generalized area of oil wells and tank batteries, and I check them each and every day and make sure everything's up and we're producing oil and gas.
Nice. Hopefully you have a company car or get mileage or something like that, man.
I do, and yes, I put tons of miles.
I'm sure you do. No joke. Texas is a big state, man.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Besides gaming, what other hobbies do you enjoy doing?
Hunting, fishing, golf. Depends on what time of year it is. It's really turned into hunting right now. A few months ago in the summer, of course, it was warmer and I was fishing more, but those are pretty much it. Hunting probably my favorite other than gaming.
You do both bow and gun or just gun?
Yes, I do. I just recently started bow hunting actually.
Okay.
Primarily I hunt whitetail deer.
Okay.
And with the bow is my number one weapon right now. And,
okay.
But yes, I've harvested plenty of deer with the rifle, and now I'm trying to up my game. It's quite the rush whenever you succeed.
I am a former hunter. I tried whitetail deer a couple times, and unfortunately never saw anything. Saw a bunch of does, had many a doe in my sights, but didn't have a doe tag, so I couldn't pull the trigger. So I understand that. So
I've had many a doe in my sight. I don't know.
Do you remember the first game that you played, and if so, what's your most fondest memory of it?
Well, the first game was that Super Mario combo, but the one I remember the most and had the most fun with was a game called Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball on the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
And I was about 12 and in the Little League, and I'd have a bunch of my Little League buddies over, and we'd have tournaments all night long, and I just remember that game was so much fun.
Cool. All right. Good answer. If some evil spell allowed you to play only one single game for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
That's a tough question. I think it would probably be Tiger Wood 2005. I played the piss out of that on PlayStation 2.
Okay.
That was a game that, me and my buddies can get there literally play all along. And that we played all the Tiger Woods games, but that 05 was the last year that you could drive it 450 yards and you could shoot a 45, and it was kind of unrealistic, but that's what made it fun, I guess.
Did you play, speaking of golf games, and to segue, did you play Lynx on the original Xbox?
I did not. I didn't have an original Xbox. I was a PlayStation guy with the original PS and then PS2. And from the PS2, I went to 360. So
okay,
that was where I got it.
Too bad that was a good game. I'm sure other people would vouch for me in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't know if Didge played it, but yeah, that was a really good game. So
yeah.
What's your favorite game of all time? And on the other side of the coin, what's your most hated game of all time? If you could pick just one.
Yeah, you threw me a curveball there. My favorite would probably be Grand Theft Auto 3.
Okay.
Reason being, for me, that was the first game that it was open world and do what you want. And I had the version before they pulled it off the shelves and kind of cleaned it up. So I had the real dirty, the real nasty version, I guess.
Was that on PlayStation 2?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. My least favorite game. Man, that's a tough one. I haven't played a whole lot of games, to be honest. I've been pretty.
There's nothing that you picked up and you put in your system. You played it for a couple hours. And you're like, man, this just sucks. Why did I waste my money on this? You never.
Well, I probably say that about every single game, to be quite honest. But I have a story. It's not the worst game ever, but excuse me. I used to play a game called Mortal Kombat Deception. There was a side game, separate from the fighting and all that. It was like a Tetris style game. It was called Puzzle, actually. Anyways, I went out and spent over $100 to get a original Xbox and this game just to play that little puzzle mini game.
Gotcha.
I played it twice, maybe. So I actually like that game, but that was one where I'm like, why did I do that?
Obviously, you didn't get your money's worth out of it.
No, it was really fun back in the day when I played it full time, but all the effort I put into getting it was not worth it.
Gotcha. Okay. What upcoming game or games are you most looking forward to?
Well, at this point, I would say probably Black Ops 3. A month ago, I was very skeptical of it, just coming off of AW. But the beta really turned me around on it. And, Call of Duty's been my #1 game since Modern Warfare 2. So it was going to be tough to not get it, but that's the road I was headed down. But as I said, the beta did it for me. I'm also excited about Rainbow Six the Siege. Little disappointed with the pushback with the release, but with this beta coming out, hopefully it'll get me back.
Hey, if it makes a more polished game than at the release, then all for it, right?
Yeah, agreed.
The last thing you want is another Battlefield 4. So look at it that way.
I have to go off what people say. I didn't play Battlefield 4 at release. I play it now, but so I didn't have near the issues that
we have a running joke here on the Reapercast that it took 48 patches to get Battlefield 4 to the way it should have been out of the box. Johnny, would you agree with that statement?
If 48's the number, take the over.
There you go. Straight from the man himself. So there you go.
Right.
Okay. If you found yourself dropped into a video game, which video game character would you most want to have your back?
I don't know who came up with this question. It's a little cheesy, to be honest.
We blame Tuttle.
Tuttle's fault. I'll go with that. Going back to that Grand Theft Auto 3, the main character was Claude. I think probably him, just because, again, for me, that's the game that kind of opened me up to this new style of gaming with the open world. And, I mean, come on. You pick up hookers, you do what you want, right?
I didn't play it, so I'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have a great answer for that. I've heard of Master Chief and all that kind of stuff, but
it's your interpretation. So what I said, Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. So it's completely all you. So okay, so we'll take it at that.
Well, then on that note, how about we go back to Tecmo Bowl, and I'll go with Bo Jackson.
Oh, Bo knows. There you go. That's cool. That was a popular game back in the day.
Right.
What's something the members of GRG don't know about you?
That's another tough one. I don't hide a whole lot. I mean, I kayak, fish, I hunt, I golf. A lot of people know that. A few of you staff members know about my family. I have 4 kids, all boys, ranging from 12 to 5 to 3 to 4 months.
God bless you.
Thank you. I have a wonderful wife who takes care of me like I don't deserve. I'm a pretty simple guy, honestly.
She's in the room right now, isn't she? Just blink twice for us.
Just cough.
She's watching to make sure I give the right answer.
There you go.
But no, I'm a pretty simple guy. I mean, I work hard, take care of my family. I don't do anything special. Yeah, that's about it.
Cool beans. Last question. Any shut up, Dish. That's a Disney thing.
Oh, whoa, hold on. Am I doing good? And we're almost done?
Okay. With that being said, any final thoughts? Anything that we did not? You know what? All you can kiss my lily white ass. Okay.
Oh, come on, Disney.
Any final thoughts? Anything that we didn't cover? Any hate mail for Tuttle? Go ahead.
No,
it's all yours. It's an open forum. No
hate mail for Tuttle. He needs to get his stuff together sometimes, but that's all I'll say. No, I just, I want to say thanks to all y'all. Y'all been real welcoming. They'll give me shit about different things at certain times, but I feel like it goes both ways. And I also want to encourage all the new members to get active, post the forums, come visit and chat, spam invites. Let's
parties.
Game. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're here for, and I just hope that I could be as welcoming to the newbies as has been shown to me.
Very cool. And there's your member spotlight this week, people. Johnny, I think you had a question that you sent me about a month ago that you wanted me to ask him when you might not be on the show. Do you remember what that was?
Oh, you're asking me to remember something a month ago? For God's sakes, I can't remember what happened at the start of the show.
Okay. So would you like me to reiterate it for you?
Yeah, throw it out there.
Okay. Basically, I got a question from Johnny when he wasn't. I guess he wasn't going to be on the show, and he wanted me to ask you: Have you ever had a helicopter flying lesson in your life?
No, I actually haven't, and I think that's probably pretty evident. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
And for those of you who are wondering what that means, we had a top 5 or one of the clips of the week. What was it, about 5 or 6 shows ago, Johnny? Where
about 3 or 4.
Okay, where he gets in a helicopter and basically just goes over the side of a building, crash and burn.
Nobody can fly a helicopter upside down like Tex can.
I gave it the old college try.
It was funny. It was funny.
Oh God, yeah, I remember that one now.
Now you remember it, right? Yeah,
I do now. I do.
There you go. So
it was impressive. I crashed and burned just like the Eagle this weekend.
Oh, really? Why do you have to open up that can of worms?
Burn.
Wow, little.
I had to.
I didn't say that, Lala. I'd say that.
Okay. I'm checking Twitch chat, waiting for it.
It's coming.
It's coming. It'll happen.
You just invoked the wrath of God. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, he didn't. He didn't incur the wrath of God. He wasn't digitally pissed off.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I guarantee you.
He didn't make Grex mad.
No, that's true. So that's our member spotlight this week.
Says the Cowboys fan with the backwards logo.
Yeah.
I
can't say nothing about that.
So, and as I said earlier in the show, if you want to do member spotlight, there is a thread there for your segment ideas. There's also a thread out there if you want to sign up to do a member spotlight without submitting a thread idea. Please post in the forums, as we've said before. There, either one, it doesn't matter to me. If you want to be on the show, we do have a couple of guests lined up for future shows. But if you want to get on the show, ask. If we have room and we can accommodate you, and there's not somebody that's immediately in the list, I have no problems doing that. If you're an active member of the community and you want to be on the Reapercast, Johnny, I would agree. I think you'd agree with the statement, right? We're all for it.
Yeah, we definitely are. You want to be on? Let us know. PM me, PM Digital, PM Diz. PM Lala, he'll ignore you, but PM him anyway. Just tell him the Eagles suck. Tell him they should have kept Tebow.
Oh Lord.
Well, see, there's why.
Okay, so
all right,
moving along.
Thanks, Diz. No all right, we don't have any videos, so I'm going to start begging. I will do the show naked if you all don't start contributing some videos. We want to see something besides me.
Send them in.
GrimReaperGamers.com. Get them in, get them edited, give Digital some timestamps.
There is a thread in the forums. Again,
yes, there is.
There is a thread where you can post those edited videos there. So you can put links in there, right, Dig?
Yes, or
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So you can post a link there. Yeah. So
we also want to see fails. The chopper issue.
Yes. Let's see if we can top the chopper.
Oh my God. Yes.
Don't be afraid.
Yes.
And with Destiny back, there's some ways to do that. I mean, you could fall off a lot of shit in that game.
Well, with the amount of people playing Destiny, there ought to be a ton of videos coming out soon. So
there should be. Like Lala just said in chat.
Yes. We need Destiny videos, whores.
We need some Destiny videos. I wasn't going to say the whores part, but I guess if you want to go there, for God's sakes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, come on, whores.
Yes.
Is Greg's on the show?
Oh.
Ooh. Voice of God goes after the head of GRG.
There's a lot of bombs being dropped tonight. Thank God none of them are coming out of my mouth. So
we told you Digital was a little freaking froggy tonight.
He's on fire tonight.
He's jumping.
He's all over this.
Absolutely.
All right. So that takes us to thread of the week. We have a couple of them here. We have a tie. There's a thread talking about 10 maps for Rainbow Six at launch. This is what Disney was mentioning earlier when he said we would be talking about something a little bit later about Rainbow Six. So there are going to be 10 maps for Rainbow Six at launch. And get this, in a move that makes Activision sweat and die a little bit inside, free downloadable content.
Golf clap.
And you know what? It's Ubisoft, so I'm a little shocked about this. Did somebody buy them?
I'm skeptical. I mean, does that mean it's going to suck? So they're just going to give it away?
God, if I'd had that attitude back in college, I'd never gotten laid.
I guess that's the attitude Tuttle has right now.
There are a few game companies that do it. As Dig posted back in earlier this year, forgive me, I don't know the name of the company, but whoever put out The Witcher 3, they gave out free DLC. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to see that there are companies out there that are thinking about the gamer and not about their wallets.
Well, and you know what? That doesn't mean there won't be some expansion later on that you will have to pay for. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be something coming later, but it's nice to show a little goodwill, and especially pushing this. And I think this is something they really needed to do with the push beyond the rest of the AAA lineup. Get their names still in the conversation when you're battling heavy hitters like Halo, Black Ops 3, and Star Wars, for God's sakes.
Yep.
You got to do some drastic shit.
Yep.
So this is it. Free DLC. It's almost unheard of this gen.
Yep. Yeah, it's almost unheard of any gen. Forget about this gen. I mean, last gen, so.
A lot more common last gen. This gen, it's going the way of the Tyrannosaurus.
Few and far between. Yes, absolutely. I agree. So maybe it's a sign, like you said, maybe it's a sign of goodwill and that they're going to zing it to us later. Let's hope not and give them the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I think it's just some goodwill to keep people interested in Rainbow Six, because I think they got a winner on their hands. I mean, from what I've seen, it looks like a hell of a game.
Sure does. It sure does.
Honestly, without even seeing any footage, the fact that they have Terrorist Hunt, that was my favorite.
God, I played so much of that in Rainbow Six Vegas too.
Yeah,
they had me at hello.
Agreed.
God, as soon as they said Terror Hunt, I was going nuts. I mean, you guys saw it in chat. I was ape shit when I heard it was going to be there was going to be Terror Hunt in there.
I like Terrorist Hunt more than I like Horde mode in Gears of War, and I love Horde mode in Gears of War.
Terrorist Hunt was the best game mode of the last gen. All there was to it.
Did you see chat?
What?
Lala just said, I can't repeat it.
Oh God.
Oh, good Lord. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be good. So hopefully next week when that beta opens on the 24th, everybody get all over it, party up, play some games.
The shit I do for this clan, and he's an asshole.
Wow, bombs dropped.
We're dropping bombs left and right tonight.
So, and the other thread in the tie. I haven't gotten a chance to check this out yet. It happened while I was on the road.
Yes.
The forum story time.
Good Lord.
We got, what do we have? We have 58 replies to this.
That thing got out of control mighty fast. So, and every time somebody tries to steer it in another direction, somebody directs it back towards the peen. So it's obviously that this clan is obsessed with dicks. So.
Well, we are. Then we might as well be obsessed with them. Hell. Oh God. So yeah,
you just went and made it weird. We refer to it as peen.
Yes,
you had to go weird with it.
I apologize. My apologies. So
I got to give it to Cootersaurus. I thought it was fairly creative.
Yes.
You know what? New PSN
fairly
guy.
lightly.
Yes. New guy that joined in. Well done. Excellent thread. I'm browsing a little bit of this. I'm looking forward to getting a chance to really read this tonight.
Oh yeah.
To me, what the answers are expected, honestly, but I like that it's got everybody active and talking, and
it's got some.
I laugh when I read it.
Yeah. It's got some length.
And let's face it, it's the only thread you're going to read the word spelunking. It is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
It is. I am pretty sure if I did a search for the word spelunking at www.grimreapergamers.com, it would be the only thing that shows up.
I think we have Audible to thank for that one, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. It is Audible that put the word spelunking in.
Very nice, Audible.
And maybe he was trying to spell the word spunk, but I don't know. And he just screwed up autocorrect, whatever. But
either way, it's a good time. So if you want to get in on that thread, hit up the forums, post. Basically, it's a 3-word response, and then people just keep the chain going. So keep it going, people. It seems to be a lot of fun. Props to Cooter for posting that thread up there. It was a good idea.
And you know what this shows? This shows that if you jump in and have some fun as a new member of GrimReaperGamers.com, I have plugged the shit out of the site tonight, by the way.
I think we all have.
Great job.
If you jump in and have some fun, you get a ton out of this clan, out of this community. And it doesn't have to necessarily be in game. This thread is one of the hottest threads we've had in quite a while. Probably one of the hottest threads we've had all summer. And it was a new guy. So thank you, Cooter. We'll have to ask you what that name means sometime.
And maybe this just came to me. I'm sure I'm probably going to get hell for this, but maybe for posting that thread and giving it the legs that it did, maybe we can get you on the 10-15 Reapercast as member spotlight. So
hey,
hit me up if you're interested, Coot. I think that for doing that, you deserve it. So let me know if you're interested.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. Anybody who wants on, get on.
Yeah, we do have a guest lined up for the next show, which I'll talk in the end. So yes, but 10-15 is as of right now open. So if you want it, it's all you, brother.
All right, so let's get over to some clan hype. A little bit of hyping what's coming up. First off, want to welcome all new members to the clan. As we mentioned, Cootersaurus Rex jumped right in, looking like he's going to fit great.
Yep.
Made a great contribution to the community. So we have a lot of new members. We're going to start getting that scroll going again.
Oh, yeah.
Destiny's just the beginning, the first of the AAA releases this fall that are going to kill my wallet and probably end my marriage.
Oh, but we missed something, JH.
What do we do? What'd I do?
We missed Potato of the Month.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that comes before the clan.
Yes.
So we're going to
Can I take this section over?
What was that?
Do you mind if I take this section over for a second?
Go right ahead.
Here it is.
It's all
third
you, brother.
chair. It is the third chairs. Let's
Step
go.
up. Take control, baby.
We've decided this week's Potato of the Month is a co-Potato of the Month. The winners this week are Vikes, Minnesota Vikes fan.
Oh.
And Gunny.
That's
at X Gunny Bass X.
Determined by who?
I think there was a group effort. I will take the blame on it. I think Lala might have chipped in. Digital might have helped, but it's all me.
I was going to say, I'm out. I'm out. So don't bring the wrath of God on me.
Bus. I'm sorry.
I'm just surprised somebody let Tuttle off the hook.
BS, Lala. You decide.
You can't beat a dead horse, right?
Yes, that's correct. That's like he always wants to make me potato. So
or a dead tater.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to overstep.
No, absolutely no. We love it.
Hey,
we love the interaction.
Get that third chair in there.
Yep.
Takes a little blame off of me.
Yep.
And Diz.
Yep. Totally. Because we don't get enough as it is.
Digital never gets blamed. Everybody loves Digital.
He's the man who keeps the hints running.
Yeah, I kind of feel like a bad clanmate.
You know what?
Threw him
I'm going to bring something up here.
Here we go.
Digital should get more hate for shaving the beard.
Actually, it is on the way back.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
There we go.
Because you're kind of a little smarmy without it.
I got to say, I wasn't around for the beard, so I'm anxious to see it.
Well, it's a Skype picture, so
yeah. When it comes back in full force, Dig, we'll have to have you appear on the show, even if it's just briefly.
Okay.
It's like a second coming of ZZ Top.
Looks like
I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Looks like a great big sunshine.
Thank you.
Nice.
A hairy pube-like sunshine.
Trey.
Again, back to the peen. It's just.
All right, so we're gonna get the crawl back. The walleting of 2015 is upon us. We're gonna be getting a lot of people in. We've started the recruiting efforts. We've got a lot of Destiny folks in. It looks like a lot of those Destiny guys are gonna play a lot of the AAA stuff. So, you don't have to be limited to one game. We are no longer a one-game community. We're no longer a sole focus. In fact, we've tried real hard to get away from the word clan, just because we're now a big conglomerate, a giant community of gamers. We play a lot of stuff.
Yes,
we got Metal Gear Solid, we got PlanetSide, we got Rocket League, we got Halo, we got Black Ops, we got Battlefront, Gears. All of Hey, no, I said Halo. Destiny. Sorry, I get them confused. But anyway, so check out, the introduce yourself section. That's where you're going to find the new guys.
Yep.
Get them added. Jump in, talk to them, bring them in, make them feel a part of the community. New guys, it's on you. Do like Cooter did. Start some forums up, have some fun. You get what you give.
Exactly. Could have put it better myself.
That's what we always say.
The next one, as you guys know, the near and dear to my heart section of the clan, at the risk of being called pussy by Lala again. Extra Life, extra-life.org. Grim Reaper Gamers have a strong team going on. I am glad to say we have gotten some donations as a result of the begging and pandering I have been doing on the last few shows. And I will continue to do it until we've hit that goal and beat the hell out of it. We want to do our part to get extra-life.org, Extra Life, over that $6 million record from last year. And I think it's going to be obliterated, and I can't wait. November 7th, there's going to be plenty of games out. Black Ops 3 is the night before. So, I mean, that even got Disney in.
Yep.
Black Ops 3 coming out. Diz has found his reason to play it for 24 hours straight.
Or Gears of War, one or the other. So,
well, Gears. Get your game on over there. Get over to extra-life.org. If you don't want to play all weekend, that's fine. Support us. Find your nearest hospital. Donate to your Grim Reaper Gamer member. If you want to join us, awesome. Find your nearest hospital. Raise money. It's Children's Miracle Network, folks. It's for the kids that need it. These kids have debilitating diseases, sometimes terminal. Their families need help. The kids need help. It's to help the families with their medical bills. It's to help with the research so we don't have to keep doing this. And until we're done, until these diseases are cured, we're going to keep it up. Extra-life.org. Go in, donate, join the cause.
Did just put a link up to our team page on Extra Life in the chat. So for those of you who are interested, click on it.
And over the weekend, we had a thread going on. If you haven't put in your link for donations, get them in, because this weekend I'm putting in the super thread that's going to have all of the links together so that you can go to your nearest Grim Reaper gamer and donate to their hospital.
Or your favorite.
Or your favorite, or whoever you like. Or hey, if we need to have a fundraiser so that I don't host and it raises thousands for Extra Life, I'll take a week off.
Nice.
All right, one more call. We need edited videos.
Yes.
We don't want to skip the video segment. I mean, we're running a little bit long tonight, so it didn't hurt us any. But let's get some games out there, or get some clips out there. We got the games. AAA is starting to hit us hard.
Yep.
We got plenty of opportunities for fails, successes, a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with them. We just yap, joke around about them. It's your chance to get on the show if you don't want to be on the member spotlight.
Correct.
Finally, the Facebook page is facebook.com/Grim Reaper Gamers. We have this link in the forums. Once again, the forums are at www.grimreapergamers.com. Get on, join both. If you're not a part of Grim Reaper Gamers and you're watching this, join us. And if you're a part of the Grim Reaper Gamers, get on our Facebook page. One more way for us to badger you.
Absolutely.
Why not? All right, let's get to some final thoughts. Let's see, Diz, I'm gonna hold off for you till next to last.
Yeah.
Digital, what you got?
Fuck you all. Oh wait, no, that's what I'm supposed to say, right?
He almost spit out his beer.
What?
Yes, that's typically what you say. Right. Is there anything different you would like to say this evening?
No, good show, guys.
Not bad considering I was running late and I've been out of town all week.
The man, we said the man is on fire tonight.
Yeah, Digis all over it. Tex, give us your final thoughts now that we have audio.
I just want to say, great show. Johnny, I think you did a great job running late as you were. No, seriously, good job, guys. Glad to be a part of this. New guys, jump in, join. Like you said earlier, you get in or you get what you put in.
Amen to that, brother. Amen. Preach on. Disney, you've been waiting to say something all freaking night.
Yes, I have. So I just wanted to let everybody know that the next episode of the Reapercast is going to be 2 weeks from tonight, which is October 1st. I can't believe October. Wow.
Right.
Crazy. I also wanted to let everybody know that we're going to have a special guest doing Member Spotlight that night. For those of you who are familiar with him, it's our very own Dixon. So watch that show. I have a funny feeling it's going to be a really good show. Watch it. I think it's going to be really interesting. So he is the next Member Spotlight. Again, Cooter, if you want to do the 10:15 show, by all means. I know you said you might be out of town. If it's all yours. If not, we could always push it back to a week after that. Again, if you want to do the Member Spotlight, post in the forums. Either submit a segment suggestion, or just say I want to do it, and we'll take it into consideration.
Can I nominate somebody?
You can nominate whoever you want.
I would like to see either the Body Farmer or the Soldier 2001. Step up, guys.
There you go. Gauntlet's been dropped down, and as I've said, I've been trying to get Beers and Leafs on the show. I think we need some Canadian representation. I've also tried to get Lance. Hopefully, one of them will break the American-Canadian seal and get them one of them on soon. So,
speaking of seals, I got to take a piss. So come on.
That sounded kinky. I don't know about this. I'm a little nervous now. I don't know about breaking seals.
So 10-1 should be a good show. Make sure everybody watches it. We'll hype it a lot ahead of time. I think it's going to be a good show. So, Johnny, your final thoughts?
My final thoughts. If you're not a member, join us at grimreapergamers.com. If you are, get in there, post, have some fun. Yeah, we have a lot of guys that are in chat, but we really need the forum posting. That's where, chat only goes so far, and it's a lot of fun for just quick interaction to make fun of Tuttle. That's good for that. But get into the forums, start some stuff up. Hell, I mean, like Cooter just decided story time. Hell, why not? And look at what it did. It took off. Also, let's face it, we're going to be gaming a lot coming up this fall. We're getting to that point. It's I got to come up with a real wallet apocalypse or something, something that really, divorce apocalypse. We're all going to wind up being is divorced, lonely, alone. We'll all be in Tuttle's dry streak, but but get out there, have some fun. And for the usual final spiel, I want to thank you guys for watching. Smack that peen against the subscribe button on YouTube. Check out our past episodes, also on Twitch. Subscribe, follow us on Twitch. Check out the past episodes. Check out the shenanigans, the videos and stuff. Oh, God, you had to ruin it with that goddamn star, didn't you there, Tex?
Yep. Sure
it's
did.
The Longhorns thing is almost unforgivable enough. Now you got the Cowboys shit.
You shouldn't hate the Longhorns anymore. We've been out of your conference for a while now.
Yeah, they're still cocky as shit.
They have no reason to be right now, though.
Well, I know they don't, but they're there. Anyway, check out the YouTube channel. Check out the Twitch channel. We have a lot of fun.
Yes.
We're a lot of fun. A couple people are a little sketchy. But no, we're a good group.
Yes.
We like to have a lot of fun. We're going to be, we're going to be gaming. We're going to be recruiting.
It's going to be crazy.
You're over 25, join us. So, on behalf of super producer Digital Ciphers, my intrepid co-host Disney Nut, the man who finally has audio, Texas Reaper crew, I'm Johnny Hustler. Stay safe. Have a good week. Get your game on.
See you on 10-1 with Dixon, people.
Good night.
Bye-bye.